Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not having the best of days today. There's been a lot of things that have been going on in my life, and that's why I haven't been filming in a while, but I figured that today, especially with me not having the greatest day, that maybe I could sit down and try to do something that I enjoy, and I can finally do this review because I have had this box sitting here for probably a week, 2 weeks, maybe. And it's just, I've tried filming this video 3 times, and just everything in my life lately has been so crazy, and there's been a lot of kind of upsetting things going on the past couple of days that I've been trying to stay to myself, and that's not okay. I need to kind of branch out. I need to talk. I need to do something that I enjoy, because it'll keep me from getting depressed, and it'll keep things from getting worse. So I figured today is the day, and I might as well go ahead and do this. So let's do this. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with this review. So we are going to be looking at this entire package, everything that came in the package, and we are going to see how it works on my skin, if it is good quality, and we're going to go from there. There are a couple of things that I did not get. I don't believe I got a mascara. I'm not exactly sure if the foundation is going to be my color. They only had a couple colors left in the summer sale. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to show you all of the products first, and then after I show you the products, then we are going to go ahead and do a full face using these products. To get started with this video, like I already said, I already showed you guys the box. This is the box that everything came in. It is a pretty big box. I think I spent a total of $27 on everything that I got, and there is a lot of products in here. During the e.l.f. summer sale, a lot of things were within like the 30 to 70 cent price range, and I got a bunch. So I did get 3 pair of the Dramatic Lash Kits, which does come with the lashes and a set of tweezers. So this is what these lashes look like, and I got 3 pair of them. I also got the Luxie Lash Kit in Mod Glamour. This again does come with the lashes and tweezers. Is it going to focus? Okay, and these are what these ones look like. So I got 4 pair of lashes total. I got a makeup lock and set little kit right here. I did get 2 blushes, I believe. One in shade Shy, and then the other in shade Glow. I got the Shape and Stay Wax Pencil in Clear. Moisturizing lipstick in Bordeaux Beauty. And everything is still in packaging. I haven't taken anything out of the packaging yet, because I've been waiting for this video. I got the Tinted Moisturizer with SPF in shade Porcelain. So I think this is probably going to be too light for me, but I'll find out in a little bit. I got the Smudge Pot in Back to Basics, which this is kind of a golden bronzy kind of color. I got Lip Lacquer in Tea Rose, which this is kind of like a lavender mauve-y kind of color, so I'm excited for that. The HD Under Eye Setting Powder in shade Sheer. Is it going to focus? There we go. Got the Mouth Off Lipstick Remover Pads. I got 3 brushes, so I got a silicone glitter applicator. There we go. An angled eyeliner brush, and the lip defining brush. I have 2 smudge pots in shade Cruisin' Chic. And this again is kind of like a golden bronzy color. And they sent me 2 of these. I have the lip exfoliator in Rose and the makeup remover pen. This is not something new. I do already have this, and I really, really enjoy this product, especially if I mess up something on my eyes, my under eyes, my liner, lips. It helps with everything. I got the lip balm tint in shade Berry. I thought that I had ordered this in 3 different colors, but I guess I ordered it all in the same one. So I got the Lip Kiss Balm in shade Berry Sweet, and there are 3 of the exact same ones in here. I got the Makeup Remover Exfoliating Cleansing Cloths. This one I did not buy in my kit. I got this at Walmart, but this is the HD Setting Powder. And that is from e.l.f. as well. The Power Glow Highlighter in shade Gold. This is a liquid highlight. And then eyeshadow wise, I got 3 baked eyeshadows in shade Bark, Moonlight, Serenade, and Toasted. So I've got these 3 baked. I have the Best Friend eyeshadow duo in shade Soulmate, which has a deep plum purple and then kind of like a grayish purple kind of color. And then my order came with a free gift set. So it has a moisturizing lipstick in shade Ravishing Rose, a silk eyeshadow set in Rosé All Day, and then a baked highlighter in Blush Gems. So I am going to use the good majority of these products to do my full face today. I am going to try to do a complete full face using only e.l.f. products. But like I said, there's a couple things that I did not get. I did not get a concealer. I did not get a mascara. I didn't order a lash glue, but I'm going to use my own. Let's see. I didn't order a lip pencil. And I think that's it. I think that's the only thing. Oh, and I didn't order a bronzer. So, for those things, I will be using my own items. Everything else will come from this set. I do own a lot of e.l.f. products anyway, so I will try to reach for those products first. But let's go ahead and start by priming my face. To do that, I'm going to use products I already have, but they are e.l.f. And it is the e.l.f. Poreless and the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Poreless I put on my nose and a little bit on my cheeks. And then the hydrating primer I put everywhere else. So let's go ahead and do that. With the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. This isn't a foundation. I didn't buy the foundation. I should have. But we're going to use this as a foundation and hopefully it will be my shade. I feel like it's going to be way too light, and if so, then I will just mix it in with one of my other foundations. So let's go ahead and just a little bit on my finger. See? Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a little light, but hopefully not too light. And it does, like, I feel like a little bit goes a long way with this product. Let's see. Alright. And this was the closest shade that they had to mine. They only had 4 shades in the sale. Okay, so this is not applying. I know it's just a moisturizer, but like it's not adding any color to my skin really. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely applying as a moisturizer, and it feels great as a moisturizer, but I'm definitely going to have to add one of my foundations over top of this in order to give a nice look. You can definitely smell the sunscreen in it. And it smells really nice. It's just, I mean, and I don't expect it to apply any coverage. It doesn't claim to apply any coverage. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over with my own foundation off camera so that we can kind of get a base for my face started. Alright guys, so I did go ahead and apply my foundation and my concealer off screen. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in and set my under eyes. Okay, so I did go ahead and apply my brows as well. I did use the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Wax Brow Pencil, and I mean, my brows aren't going anywhere. I applied this before I actually did them, and I like it so far. So we'll see how well this holds up. Now I am going to go ahead and use the lip exfoliator. I wiped the makeup off of my lips, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this well before we do my lips, just so we can see how this is when I actually go apply my lipstick. So, it feels really nice, kind of like grainy, I guess. Feels really nice. It smells really good. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit before I wipe it off. But I really like it. And then before I'm going to let this sit for a couple minutes. And before we do lips, I also have a lip plumper that I want to use, which is e.l.f. brand as well. So we are going to go ahead and do blush. So for the blush that I have shade Shy and Glow, and I think I'm going to go in with Shy and see how this one looks. Okay, no, it's not. So I never, ever use the little brushes that come in it, so I'm just going to throw that one to the side and use my normal blush brush. Where is it? I just cleaned all my brushes yesterday, so my brushes are all kind of mixed up. I'm going to go in with the Luxie 516 Duo Fiber Powder Brush and just, let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of fallout, a lot of pigment. So let's see how this looks actually going on my cheeks. Oh god, I'm so afraid that's going to be too bright. And there is a little tiny mirror in here, so let's see. Okay, so on camera it looks like it's applying a lot, but in my mirror it does not. So I'm just going to go with what it's showing on camera, and I'm going to buff it out. And I'm just going to top off that with Glow to kind of neutralize it a little bit. And I'm just going to use a buffing brush and buff it out nicely. Now, Glow does have a little bit of shimmer in it, so I'm not going to use a whole lot. And there is some kickback in the pan in this as well. Alright, so let me just go ahead and buff that out really quick. Okay, so it is buffed out some, so it's not as bright as it was. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the exfoliator on my lips and go ahead and apply the plumper. And I'm really liking this exfoliating wipe. You got one side where it's got the bumps and then one side where it's nice and smooth. So this definitely helps with like when you take off your makeup at the end of the day. It helps kind of prepare your skin as well. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the e.l.f. Primer Plumper Duo. So, with that plumper, it definitely does what it says it does. I've been using it for a little while. It smells like cinnamon, like the Big Red chewing gum. So it stings for a second, but it plumps your lips up pretty nice. Okay.
Hi guys, so to get started with the eyes, I'm going to go into the Sculpting Silk Eyeshadow Palette, right here. And I'm going to go in with this color, it's the only transition color out of the e.l.f. palette that I got that I can use. I do have another e.l.f. baked eyeshadow, except I don't think that this has a transition. Yeah, these are all shimmering. So, I'm going to go in with this one. And this is in the Velvet Velvet, and I'm going to use a big fluffy blending brush from e.l.f. as well to do this. So just by tapping very little into the pan, it does come off with a lot of pigment. Go ahead and see how it applies. So it applies kind of really nice and smooth. And I'm just going to run all over the crease and lid, even though I already set my eyelids, just to kind of make sure that it's at my transition. And then I'm going to go in with a deeper eyelid today. So I want to make sure that it's going to blend very nicely, kind of seamlessly. Okay, so there's the transition shade on this side done. I am going to take the Shadow Shields, I don't know where these are from. I'm not sure where they're from, but I got these at Walmart, and I'm just going to apply these underneath my eyes, just to help with any fallout, kickback, not kickback, any fallout, so it doesn't mess up that smudgy stuff. So now that I've got this on, I'm going to go in first. I'll start with the lighter one, and I'm going to go in the Soulmate palette. Oh, I have no idea what color that is. I'm going to go in the Soulmate palette, or Roll Duo, and use this deeper purple. And I'm going to apply this on my outer crease first. Now this one, again, just lightly tapping into the pan. There's already a bunch of pigment on it. So I'm going to start over here on my right eye, and just circular motions blend it. Okay, so when applying it, it's not giving off a whole lot of pigment.
I was off camera. I took that as a moment to go in and kind of fix up the eyes. They're a lot more subtle now. I used the baked eyeshadows and the Smudge Pot in Back to Basics, and I just put that all over my lid. And then I used Bark and Toasted to kind of do the outside. It's not super pigmented, so I'm kind of really upset about that. However, it looks much better than it did before, just a lot more kind of laid back and neutral. So I am going to go ahead and do my liner, and then I will be right back for lashes. I do have my liner and my mascara done, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes, and I'm going to be using the Luxie Lash Kit Mod Glamour Lashes by e.l.f. Alright, now that we've got our lashes applied, we can go ahead and do our highlight. So I'm going to go in with the Blush Gems Baked Highlighter, and hopefully I will have better luck with this than I did with the eyeshadows. So I'm just going to take my little highlight brush. This one. So I'm going to shake up this one. Okay. And now let's see how this one goes. Okay, so this is what it looks like coming out. Okay, now I'm just going to take the same brush and kind of just blend it out. Okay, so this one kind of seems more subtle compared to this one. I mean, they're both subtle highlights, but This one's more subtle. Let me see, maybe if this one builds up as well. It's still pretty subtle though. Now I'm gonna apply Ravishing Rose all over the lip. Alright, so got that applied. And now we'll add Tea Rose, which is kind of more of a lavender. I'm not super impressed with the look, however, it's not as bad as the review on the products that I used. And we'll end this video. Alright, so these primers, which I used first, I absolutely love these primers so much. I use these day to day. Highly, highly, highly recommend these products. They make your skin feel so soft and luxurious and just all over beautiful. Your foundation applies so beautifully, and it's just, it makes your face like a silk canvas. So I highly, highly recommend those products. This e.l.f. tinted moisturizer, this one was a flop for me. I feel like it was mostly moisturizer, very, 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 very little tint. I know it's not a foundation, it just, I would not purchase this one again. It may work better for somebody else. I do like the fact that it does contain aloe, cucumber, and vitamin A, C, and E in it. I personally would not wear this as like a day-to-day kind of thing. I would do it maybe like hot summer. You just want a little bit of a sheen tint and the SPF, like the moisturizer to your face. It would be good for that. Other than that, I wouldn't. So these little eyeshadow palettes that I have, the Rosé All Day and Soulmate, these palettes are hit and miss. This transition shade, really, really nice. This shade, I mean, it's got a lot of pigment, it just doesn't blend easy. And then this shade right here in the middle, I mean, there's like not much pigment on it. So like the purple one I don't like, but these other two shades I do like. This one's really nice and creamy as like maybe a nice thin top coat, and that's a really nice transition. So that one's a So-So palette, or not palette, but little trio. This one, again, that's what comes off when you swatch it. And then here, like it's so powdery, it doesn't blend nicely. I don't really like that one that much. This one, that's what it looks like. And then that's what it looks like swatch. So this one's not that bad. It's not as powdery. It's more creamy, so I like that one. So again, that one's a 50-50 on that product as well. I adore these lashes. They're so pretty. They sit so nicely. And they're just smudge pots. I really like these. I feel like these work really nicely as an eyeshadow. They look really nice as a lid color. And they blend really nicely. It goes on cream and it kind of dries as a powder baked highlight, which is what I put over here. It's very pretty. You do have to build it up, and it helps to remove the top layer before you apply it. Other than that, it looks really pretty, and I really enjoy that product. These 3 baked eyeshadows. Woo! The 3 baked eyeshadows, they're hit or miss. This one, I mean, they're all really nice once you remove the top layer, but applying, they just don't go off as nicely as I would have liked. The blushes, I do like the way that they apply. They are very nice, very pigmented. I actually did end up using these on my eyes when I went through and fixed them. They did apply very nicely. They blended out very nicely, and I really enjoyed this one. Rose, I really like this color. It is so pretty. It's so soft and moisturizing. My lips don't feel dry. They don't feel cracked. And I am so sorry that this video was a little hectic and kind of out of it. But if you like what you saw or you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video with your friends, and just comment things that you would like to see me do.